Our next story is brought to you by NBT Bank. It features Quindell Williams, a 2005 graduate of Onondaga Community College, a 2008 graduate of SUNY Oswego, and currently a remotely piloted aircraft systems teacher, also known as drones.
My name is Quindell Williams. I am the remotely piloted aircraft systems teacher here at PSLA at Fowler.
Ready for takeoff.
In this class, these guys are learning how to pilot drones, how to build drones, repair drones. They come right into this room and, they get right to work. The kids are like, hey, Mr. Williams, can we set this up? And I let them do it, This is their program. I'm just here kind of facilitating, but this is for them. OnPoint has helped me to give back in ways that I never thought that I would. Being a resource for students and other people who may need the program, I'm able to connect with those in my classroom and connect them to a program that is going to help them be successful beyond as far as I can take them. Once they leave here, they always have me for, if they have questions or need a reference or whatever it is, but, organizations like OnPoint is going to continue to be there for them. The reason why it's important for me to give back is because I feel like I was one of these kids, right? Especially within the Syracuse City School District. I went through public schools. I understand that, it's not a perfect system. And I want these kids that I'm teaching and that I see to understand that, life may not always be rosy around you, but you have the opportunity to change that, to better yourself, to better your situation, to move on and do great things. For college, I attended Onondaga Community College, where I studied electronic media communications, or EMC, which is currently now broadcast media communications. And I just fell in love with it. I just loved being in class, loved touching the cameras and the equipment. I always had an interest in media. I just never saw it as a career until I stepped foot in that classroom at OCC. Those guys really showed me that you can really not only love this, but you can also do something with it. I transferred to SUNY Oswego, where I got my bachelor's degree and started my career in broadcast media at CNY Central. This is my first Emmy Award that I was able to be so fortunate to win with an awesome team of media professionals at CNY Central. We won the Outstanding Daytime Newscast for Media Markets in New York. Just kind of made me step up in my role as a photojournalist when I was at CNY Central. And now that I can claim to be an Emmy Award-winning journalist, I kind of had to be that. Because I'm from Syracuse and stage of my life where I have kids and I just wanted to do things where I can give back, I kind of used my knowledge of drone and media to figure out ways to give back in. And so there was opportunities within the Syracuse City School District to come in and speak to the kids who wanted to be in broadcasting or journalism and kind of just talk about my career and the path that I took. A year later, this job at PSLA opened up. So now being a teacher, at first it was like, what? Are you crazy? But now that I'm in it in my second year, it just makes a lot more sense to me because everything that I've done up until this point, whether it's mentoring or career coaching, and now I'm teaching, and it's again a way for me to kind of give back to these kids who, don't realize the opportunity that they have.
Good. Okay, bring it back, spin orientation.
Had the opportunity to help with the production of the 20th anniversary of OnPoint. And just the amazing stories that people told about why OnPoint has just done so much for them, it just was amazing. I was almost a little jealous, man, I wish, but it stood out to me that people who've gone through this program just have so much personal connection to it because it has helped them become a better person, and not only that, they have a personal connection with the folks who have helped them. Those were the people And this was an organization to help springboard them in the direction that they needed to go to be successful. So alumni are always just without hesitation saying yes. As soon as I reach out to someone, hey, On Point is looking to do this, drop of a dime, yes. Whatever On Point needs, I'm here, because On Point was there for them. I recommend, especially to my seniors now, if this is the point where they're looking for that extra help. I sat in the same classroom as them, and I was able to, with the help of many people in many organizations, including On Point for College, to help me get to a point where I understood, that I could be someone and do some things. And so because I had so many people and I guess a village, if you will, who kind of wrapped their arms around me and showed me that it's okay to make mistakes, but it's better to pick yourself up and learn from the mistakes and move on and do better things. I just want to be able to show these kids that it's possible. I do say, hey, this program is available to you. It's great. I know that it's great because I've been through the program, so I know the stuff that it does. I'm still connected to the program, so I know the stuff that it's doing. You might want to be a part of this as well.
Did you catch him flying drones in the hallways at his school? That was so cool. I want his job.
That's because you'll always be a kid at heart, Derek. You know that. Quindell is such a great guy, though. He's so humble. He's all about paying it forward. The guy won 2 Emmy Awards while he was at CNY Central. And he was one of the first licensed drone pilots at any Central New York news station.
Quindell has really come full circle. First, he was an On Point student. And now he gives back as the president of the On Point for College Alumni Association. He even is a member of the board of directors. He speaks at new student orientations and even helps his own students by getting them connected with On Point. Quindell has really adopted the On Point ethos that transforming communities starts at the individual level. Change a life, or 2, and you can change an entire community.
I hear that. And just in case our audience is feeling inspired, they can also help change lives by making a contribution at onpointforcollege.org or by texting On Point. That's all one word to 243725. That's 243725.